So I decided this morning that I would teach you guys my go-to basic makeup look. And remind me to do it in real time for you guys at some point so that you can actually see like why. Like I'll tell you it's very, very quick for me, you know, and of course that anytime you're learning something new, it's important to start off slow, learn all the basics, and then get in there with the speed. You always will, but today I'm doing a little extra brightening under my eyes that I don't normally do just because unfortunately I forgot that I was going to do this video and I already put on my foundation. So we're just going to start with the next step for me, which is some blush. And then we just go in here and I've got just like a very universal color for lighter complected skin tones. I find that this color is kind of very natural. It works for a lot of those yellow and red undertones. Like it's just a nice kind of in between. I'm just gonna take it and dab it in here. It's cream just like my foundation, so it kind of blends in for a more natural look. You don't have like those harsh lines like you can get with powder over cream if you're not as experienced with that. And then I'm gonna go in while my foundation is still wet all over my face and just kind of quickly grab me a brown and a fluffy brush, like a, let's see, let me make sure that's clean. Okay, so just a little bit of a brown, and we're just gonna rock it in the socket. Hey, I like that. Did I come up with that? Don't know. So just pop it in there, rock it back and forth. And because it's cream again, we're just gonna make sure that it's nice and dabbed in. Now we have a little depth here that we didn't have. Just gonna get a little more. Rock it in the socket. I'm gonna make that a thing, I think, maybe. Again, we're just gonna kind of take it, blend it, pop it out. Make sure this is kind of going up at an angle a little bit. Now, I like to clean this up just a smidge, not too much, but I don't like that to come below that waterline here, that angle. That's a tip for eyeliner as well. And so, and even if that's just a little too straight for you, you can just kind of still go in with your finger, soften out that line a little bit so it's not quite as apparent. And either with that same fluffy brush or something kind of smaller, under here, under the eye, grab your little angle brush, grab your color. And for this, I've noticed for me, the only way this works quickly for me is if I am not right up on my mirror trying to do this. Otherwise, I want to get it all particular, real straight, you know, worry about all the patches and stuff. And it's like actually, honestly, oopsie, even that's going to be, we'll just blend that. Again, because I've got cream on my face still, I can kind of go in and do that real easily. But yeah, if I'm right up on my mirror trying to do my eyebrows, in the mornings, I'm gonna easily spend 5 minutes on my eyebrows. Like I love eyebrows so much. So I'm gonna go in now with my setting powder and set my whole face. So I'm gonna grab a nice fluffy brush that holds a little more powder for under my eye. I say I'm gonna do that. There it is right there. Oops. So it's still fluffy. It's not gonna pack the powder in there, but it's not as, it can get into those tinier crevices better than a bigger powder brush, a face powder brush. Because again, if you'll recall me saying from the top, like my foundation was just on, it was cream. And so since I didn't put any other eyeshadow anywhere else on my eye except in that socket, if I don't set that cream, it is going to crease, it's going to move all over the place. It's not a self-setting foundation, okay? And before I get in here, I can see that these little, because I keep making facial expressions, I've let some of this foundation kind of settle. If you've got lines and your foundation's not set yet, you do not want to set it with the powder because you're going to set whatever's sitting there, right? So just go in there. Now we've just kind of run that powder everywhere. All right, I'm going to set with some setting spray before I go in with mascara. Ben Nye Lip Pencil. The reason why I like this one, again, it's a very universally flattering color. It goes with, you know, warmer colors, cooler things. So whatever I wear that day, whatever I wear, this look is good for whatever I'm wearing to work that day. So You'll see I'm not quite coming all the way down here. My lip kind of, I wish I'd shown you that better. My lip kind of gets really pale on the outside. So, and whenever I try to line all the way down, it just turns funky on me. I use this every day, other than the fact that it's universal and makes my life easy, is because a proper lip pencil, it doesn't actually glide right on. I don't know if you noticed that it pulls a little bit. So like your NYX's, what is this? This J-Cat Beauty, these cheaper ones, they're pretty colors, don't get me wrong. But they go on like lipstick or lip gloss. And I don't know about you, but I work in a hospital. I work in the healthcare industry. I still have to mask up every day. And what this doesn't do is it does not slide all over the place. So this is a secret that I use as a makeup artist. I'm going in under any of your lipsticks, lip glosses with a lip pencil, a foundation powder, set it so that it actually stays, even if that top layer of lipstick or lip gloss comes off. It's a longer wearing situation. So when I do this, I don't get makeup all over the back of my mask. Again, you can tell this is not like a lipstick texture because you have lines. Like you actually have to, you can't just and really get even coverage. All right, so obviously this over here. See what I was talking about going out to that outer edge on my lip? So that's okay, no big deal. I'm just gonna go in here with my flat foundation brush. Touch it up just a smidge. Bounce it with my finger so it's not quite as obvious. Voila, nice clean lip line again, no big deal. Okay, of course we don't want to forget to go back and set that with powder where we just put that foundation down. Again, it's not self-setting, and I'm gonna actually set my lip liner, and that will help it last even longer. At this point, you know, my setting spray is dry. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some mascara. You know, I remember when I was younger and I would just gob mascara on. But as I've gotten older, I can appreciate the fact that my lashes are already pretty dark and they curl up. So I really don't have to put myself through all that torture. Not for a basic everyday work look, you know. On certain days, yeah, I'd do it up big for work. But if I'm just trying to get out the door, this routine, I can get this done in under 10 minutes. Even though this video would say otherwise, which is why I say I'll need to do it in real time so you guys can just have the proof. But anyway, and that's it. That's the whole look. Tell me what you think.